Now you can create a beautiful, high-polished, natural-looking finish on your gourds without using messy varnish. These two gourd art pieces are both sealed with Gourd Master Protecting Wax. So why is the gourd on the left so much shinier? The artist sanded the gourd using the electric 3D sander. The result is a beautiful, smooth finish that looks and feels like polished marble or glass. Let's watch now as Gloria Crane takes us step by step in creating this amazing finish on a gourd.
I've brought in a gourd that I previously polished and sanded, just so that you can see a difference. See the nice high sheen? There's no wax on this gourd. There's no varnish. It's just strictly the polish technique that I used. And to show you the difference between the two, here's a previously wood burn gourd that I did earlier, and you can see the dullness of it, and which is fine by itself. However, when you polish them, it not only brings out the nice polished look, but it brings out the modeling of the gourd and really enhances the natural beauty of the gourd. Okay, our next step is to sand and polish the gourd, and that will give us a nice high polished finish like what you see on this piece here. This does not have any varnish or spray on it. It's polished with several different grits of sandpaper and then with the finishing wax. But what I'll do now is go ahead and show you how to accomplish that. And to start with, I'm using a 3D sander. And the 3D sander is kind of like the old Norelco shavers and that are still out there today. And with this, the 3D sander, you don't have to use all three sanding discs at the same time. They pop off. I very rarely ever use all three at the same time. So I just pop those off. Don't need them. I'm going to use the one. Just a little before I get started on this, a couple of things that you need to know is that you don't want to continually be taking this off and on because these do wear out and they become loose and they'll fall off. So once you use the sanding disc that has a Velcro backing, you just leave it on there, and when you want to change it, just kind of pull it off and leave the disc on there. Another point about these sanders is that these little white rings sometimes will fall off. If that falls off, don't worry, it's not broken. You can just pick it up, pop it back in there. You might have to put it on your table and push it back in there, or just really push it hard with your thumb and they'll pop back in there. So no need to worry if you lose one of those. So to start, I'm going to start out with a 400 grit, which is the medium grit sandpaper. After I've gone over the entire gourd about 2 times, I will then change to an 800 grit, go over the entire gourd surface approximately 2 times, and then I will jump up to a 1200. And that will really bring the high polished look to the gourd surface. So let's get started, and to start out with, I want to protect my lungs again by using a dust mask. So we'll go ahead and start out with the 400 grit. Place that on to the Velcro sanding base. And I'm just turning it on. It has an adjustable setting here. I'm going to pull that up almost to the highest setting. Now this is going to create a lot of dust, so you normally want to do this outside. And we're working in small circular motions. We're going to go over the entire gourd. Don't forget your bottom. This is another reason why you want to do all of your wood burning first. It makes it a little more difficult to wood burn through a polished gourd because it's so slippery after it's been polished.
Once you have applied all color and completed your artwork, finish with a coat of Gourd Wax or protecting wax. Buff with a soft cloth, and you're done! Get your 3D sander today. Visit www.wellborngourdfarm.com.